A lot of people tell me they wish they could play guitar, and I'm always thinking you can do it at any point. It just takes a little practice. I think if you want to play guitar, playing guitar to get better, aka practicing, doesn't sound like that much of an ask. I don't even think you should like focus on strict practice. I think you should just play the guitar, and as you play it more, you get more comfortable with it. There are some people who only learn the 4 cowboy chords, then they'll slap a cake bow on and play it in a different key. Ugh. And it still slaps, and they'll make a quadrillion dollars. If you do want to play the guitar, the cowboy chords are a great place to start. It's what everybody played when I was a kid, and when they had DVDs come to guitar, you pop that bad boy in. Some dude in a hair metal tank top and crazy hair would be teaching you how to play G, C, E minor, and D. I don't have that, but I'll teach you how to play G, C, E minor, and D now. Maybe F if you're lucky. So we'll play the chords, and I'll throw in little tidbits on how to give them the ring out and how to play them better as we go along. So for G, we have 3, 2, and then 3 on the top string. Since these are both the E strings, what you play here will just be the same up here, 2 octaves up. G, G, G. And I tell my students, if you're hearing that, it just means you're not pressing down hard enough. You gotta press the devil out of that thing. And then make sure every single note rings. So I'm pick up a trusty dusty pick. You can hear them vibrating against each other. And to stop the sound, you can just put your hand on the strings, because the strings vibration is what makes the sound. Or you can lightly lift these, but the ones you aren't touching are gonna still ring out, so you kinda gotta. When I'm playing with like a pick or even with my fingers, with my fingers I'm always slapping to keep beat, but I'll like press this in between changing so the chords aren't ringing out and sounding messy. A lot of times I'm just like lightly lifting, but when I'm playing cowboy chords, they're gonna ring out. Alternative way to play G, if that feels a little hard right now, is you can just put one finger on the 3rd fret of the E string and play the top 4 strings. Now for C, an alternative way to play C is just playing the 1st fret of the B string and playing the top 3 strings. Even though those ways are easier, I recommend learning the full chords. That way you can have chords that ring out strongly. Oh, hey, cat feeder. That's the regular C, and this is C just up here. And that can serve a purpose. E minor is probably one of the easiest ones. You just press 2 fingers right here on the 2nd fret of the 4th and 5th one. And let that whole neck ring out, baby. Doesn't that sound like so much emotion right there? I'm going through so much angst. Now let me stop. And lastly, we have D. D was the most difficult for me personally, probably because I just had fat fingers. It's just a little triangle shape. I like to bar my finger and put one finger in the middle. That might be difficult if you're not used to barring, so to each their own. I hear some more tips of playing these. So I'm realizing that I've skipped a bunch of chords. So here's A minor. It's gonna be 1 on the B string, 2 on the G string, 2 on the D string. Like that. And that same fingering we can jump over starting on the 5th string and play an E major. So if E minor is just a 2, E major we're just adding that one on. Move it over to A minor. Now if we want to play A major, all we gotta do is put our pinky down on the 2nd fret of the B string. Me, I personally just bar it. Like if I played 5th fret, that's C. If I played at the 4th fret, that's B. If I played at the 1st fret, that's A. I mean 2nd fret, that's A. So it's just 1, 2, 3. That's an A chord, A minor. You drop that 3rd down. So then E. I think that completes for beginning chords. I'll teach you D minor real quick. It's 2, 3, 1, starting on the 3rd string. My dog's chasing my cat around right now, so sorry you have to hear all this. They're playing, they'll be fine. But yeah, that should about do it for those chords right now. You can always check out the chord charts I have in the description. And my Guitar Genius pack will have all those, well, all the chords you could possibly need. So yeah, back to the show. You might think, how do I move from chord to chord? How do I remember all these? Really, it's just repetition. Repetition makes the world of music go round. So if I'm trying to go from G to C, you can leave your pinky on because G is one of the notes in C. So it's really just lifting our fingers up and moving them over here and putting down that index finger. So you just practice the act of doing that. Like if you want to be able to play it without having to set up each time, you just got to practice lifting, placing down, lifting, placing down. And your body will just remember what it feels like. Like you don't have to tell your hand to open and close. Like you don't have to think open, close, unless you're me. But eventually it'll just start doing it on its own. Like when I'm playing this stuff, this is all muscle memory. I'm talking to you right now, so obviously I can't be thinking about what I'm playing. Ooh, it sounds bad, that's why I'm not. Obviously I can't be talking and thinking at the same time. Most of the time I talk, I'm not thinking, to be honest. So really you just gotta, the best way to do it is with the metronome. After you've learned how to play it, it'll keep you honest. I have it very slow at 50 right now. 52 actually. Now it's at 50. So if I changed every beat, that's still faster than I'd recommend. I say change every 2 or 4 beats. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. So you got all that time to switch. 4, slowly move my fingers. E minor, 2, 3, moving on to D, 2, 3, 4, 1. I kind of heard a little bit of ringing out because I didn't mute it when I moved, but that's okay. You can use that resonance to like fill in the space while your fingers aren't fretting a note. That way it doesn't sound like the note just stops. Now, one thing that makes chords a lot easier is having the finger strength to play them. So there's a lot of exercises you can play. Literally any finger exercise you will find is all right. Like you can just go 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and that'll get you used to playing all up the neck. Now with these, I would have made so much progress so much faster if I would have taken them all the way up the neck. Not possible on this guitar because it has this body in the way. But if you're playing like on an electric or an acoustic that has that cutaway, you should take it as far up as you can. And really you can take it back down too. And do it while you're watching TV. You don't even have to be picking. You can just move your fingers so your fingers get used to pressing down the steel strings onto these metal frets. Another way is a spider to get your fingers used to stretching out. Ugh. I need some practice. I can't do it with my fingers, I don't think. Ooh. You're never too good to not play the fundamentals. I learned to play, I learned most of these exercises when I first started, but I didn't start really playing them until I heard Steve Vai in an interview talking about this is what he does every day. And I'm like, well, if you're gonna be as good as him and you're still doing the basics, who am I to not do the basics? It's just going up the frets and going across the string. My favorite warm-up exercise is I go 1, 2, 3, 4. I go 1, 3, 2, 4, 1, 3, 2. It just sounds cool to me. Now I'll take that all the way up the neck and back. Of course I'm playing a bit faster, but that's just because I'm used to playing it around that tempo. Like when I hit the metronome, that's like, I try to keep it around that tempo just because I want to get through the exercise faster. And I like playing that fast. Like, what's the point of learning how to play fast if you don't play fast? 1E and a 2E and a 3 and a 4E and a... Oh. 1E and a 2E and a 3 and a 4E and a 1E and a 2E and a 3 and a 4E and a 1E and a 2E and a 3 and a 4. Oof. That's good practice. I need to do that right after this. So after this, I'm recording a bar chord video as a continuation. But if you'd like to check out my other video on chords, you can go right here. And that's my most popular video on chords. It pretty much describes all the chords you could want or need to know. Like, it shows you how to play 13s, 9s, extensions, explains what all that is. It's a long video, but I think it's pretty informative. If you'd like to support the channel, you can leave a like or subscribe. It'd really be nice. If you want to support me personally, my guitar pack is in the description. I also have free movable chord shapes and a free one-page theory cheat sheet. Hey, dog. I'm sorry, you just scratched me. But yeah, that's in the description. Use code HOLIDAY for $15 off my guitar pack. I never took it off because I'm like, you know what? If they're watching my channel and they're supporting me, we might as well give them a little bonus. I think that's about it. What else? Am I missing anything? Oh yeah, if you have anything you think I didn't cover in a video, please leave it down in the comments, because sometimes it's been a while since I've been a beginner, so I don't think about some of the stuff I struggle with. So if you got some stuff you didn't quite understand, leave it in the comment, and I usually reply the same day, sometimes same hour. But I hope the universe gives you everything you want, deserve, and need, and I'll catch you later.